Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Arise. So on the last episode, we started the game. We did one job that was automated. And then we rebelled. Kind of a, wrap up. It is episode 2 for you. Recording session 2 for me. The only thing that has changed from then and now is I got a granola bar.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Making contact with an enemy icon will initiate a battle. Defeating all enemies. Okay. I'm gonna kill you now. Do I have health? Changing combat. Changing controls during combat. During combat, press the options while in the menu. Press options while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves unit in attack range. Manual, full control, and auto fights based on the set strategy. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually demo in combat. Manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins. I always use semi-auto, and I don't really care much for their description of it.
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up. Don't let them form a path. One final push.
The reason why is because enemies move so much, and they ignore you, like especially in Zestiria. They ignore you so much. The only way you're gonna stay on them is semi-auto.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
No stealing my fangs.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
You say that, but I'm gonna fight every enemy until I get tired of it.
What a weird stone.
At
this point, EXP is
we should gather
is
as
useful.
many as we can find.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go.
Rising
I'm
weapon!
only getting started.
Is this it?
Can't dodge in there.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Circle and bring them down!
Magna Ray.
Glad you have that. All right.
Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
Talon sword! Touch cannon! Here I can try harder!
One more.
Yeah.
Magna Ray.
I'm on it! You're mine! You're finished! Talon sword!
Yeah.
I won't rest until I'm the best.
I forgot from the demo. I should have remembered. I can't dodge in the
You can't
air.
be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
This is...
Seems you found
Which is-
something good.
Oh yeah.
Like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Campfire.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Why do I feel like he's gonna die? When resting at a campfire will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But
That
this
one of
first
content
time,
is everywhere
I'll watch
so
over
far.
things So you two can rest easy.
I will get all of it as usual when I have a little bit more money.
A master.
I'm a little broke this
Now
for a while.
I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you?
Look on her face.
Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work?
It's like
ourselves to
he
the
just
bone
said something
day
that was
in, day
offensive.
out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores.
Then why doesn't he have one if he's been a slave for a while?
On its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me.
Because he's the only one that can
After
actually
all,
use it.
Sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
So there's something else she's not telling us. And she didn't say why. The first question was, what would Renan need with stealing core, Master Core? She didn't answer that question. Yeah, I'm having fun nightmares.
Hurry.
Our nightmares just
We have
fun.
another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Yeah, as long as they're not all dead. Ooh, stuff! Don't mind if I do.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Oh.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Can I jump? Oh, I can jump! Oh no!
Guess I misread the landing.
I tried to grab back up. It didn't happen. I grabbed the fish. Hey, I grabbed the fish. Yeah, fishy, fishy.
What's this thing?
Sage! I think that's the one that gives you HP. I'm not sorry. Apple gel. Don't mind if I do. Won't help if I get one shot by a giant rock golem, but yeah, it should come in handy.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We'll be fine. Let's go tangle with it. I'm not gonna.
Made it to Ulzebek.
They're actually most likely very right. I just want to look for new stuff. Okay, so it looks like there's two caps in the tank. Doesn't matter. We're gonna take them both out.
Normally,
Rise up! Rising Wyvern!
Ooh, can't knock him in the air very easy.
You're mine!
guess we gotta roll with it.
Ha! You think you're funny.
Take this! It's over!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than done.
No excuses.
I did not mean to use that.
Not done! Swallow blade!
Ah, that's why I always do that. Both square and X are swallow blade, and I never really noticed.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
I would have thought that they at least gave him 3 arts.
Stay calm.
Take this! Here I go! Rising
Screw that surrounded.
Here I come!
When you
Can't dodge in the air, can't dodge in the air, can't dodge in the air. I need to remember them.
It's over!
Ow.
Slash! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
how's this?
You're on!
See ya.
Here's a
It's
healing
over!
art! First aid!
Strike!
Hey,
Not going to
trying to switch log-ons. I gotta learn how to do that more efficiently. I definitely have to learn how to do that more efficiently. That's super important. Because it definitely switched log-ons without my permission.
What's this thing?
An orange gel. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. But alright.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
But it can't just be a coincidence that she seems familiar to him. Enough that it's bothering him. Someone without memories. There's definitely something there. You know, it's also terribly convenient that you can't feel pain, and she hurts literally everyone that comes within her vicinity. Oh, hey, it's this thing. Great, one of the free accessories that I never use.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl.
Danon owls can be found roosting in hidden spots throughout the land. They may be something... give me time to read. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it and take its insides! Or shell. Whichever one is actually better in this case. Ow! My everything! Can I lock on? Thank you, please. How do I?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Guess maybe it's L1. She said, "Why did you heal me? To stop you dying?" Oh, right. Yeah, that's the thing. Because that's the downside of not being able to feel pain. You're just gonna drop dead and not know why. I like their battle banter. It's funny. Why did you heal me? To stop you from dying? Huh. Yeah, that's how that works. 5 run-ins selected on the basis of... Okay. Sorry, I don't read in milliseconds. Uzebek. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that I'm right.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan
Yes.
guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Let's go. This granola bar is getting stuck all in my teeth. I hate it.
Should this really be here?
Probably not. We probably really shouldn't be eating it anyway. This water looks absolutely filthy. And that is an apple gel. Jump in it! And that is an apple gel. So. That looks like that mud water. You know how it just looks like muddy water. Anything for me to pillage? Good thing he can't feel pain. Because I'm probably definitely going to hurl him off a couple of cliffs. As long as the game allows me to. Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? Don't you dare try to tell me that, game. I should be exploring. I also didn't know where I was going. I was looking at the blue and I should have been looking at the yellow. But screw you!
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't
Early
afford
for
to
a
mess
boss
this
fight?
up. It's
Like
now
a
or
real
never.
boss fight? Seems like something that
Then
you
now
get
it
through in
is.
2 or 3
We've all
hours
been
in.
waiting for this day for
Or
far
4.
too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Why? Well, for one.
I have
question.
just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
CC. That is never gonna not bother me at this point.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says?
He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
I don't think you can give up being a Renan or a Danon. I'm pretty sure it's just... Isn't this like a race thing?
Woo-hoo!
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
These side quests.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Probably are,
Maybe
honestly.
there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey,
Oh, so the voice acting has stopped. Okay. Nathan does. He heard you might be a little short-handed. Yes! You can calm down a little bit. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. And that a Bright Eyes with you? You really sure we can trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. Huh. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. Her eyes aren't glowing right now, so why even bother saying that? Could've just said a Renan. What the hell. The name's Daron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we all already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everyone needs rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
Yes.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. We have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in Xeonan Mine. The mines? Is that really such a good idea after the Renan snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the that ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. You're welcome to use the facilities if you need to, as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Subquests. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records. I never find the rewards for most side quests even
I had no
useful.
idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But also...
Did not know that was going to interrupt your conversation. Maybe it'll pick back up.
settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Hey, it did. Kill him.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Dang it.
Rising light!
My turn.
Mirage!
Here I go! I'm only getting
Here I
started!
come! Mirage!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Take this! Take this!
Yeah, I don't think so. It always catches me off guard that I can't. There's no art on, oh.
Mirage!
First aid! Take it! It's over!
You're mine! Strike!
Really gotta get better at that.
Well then, let's keep moving.
don't think that's such a good idea. Yeah. Seems about right.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
The Gothic guy.
That's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those
Is
soldiers
this-
might be back to make another sweep of the area.
Isn't this technically the separation from separation of Zilia?
The Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared.
Because
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
didn't because in Zilia, I forget what they're called, but there are people who can use arts and people who couldn't. And Maxwell basically separated the two in almost basically like two different worlds. Like there was a barrier between it. And I forget what they called each other. Hey, so your guys are dead. Champs, I know what made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we just arrived a little sooner, we could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. That's the only way we can respect the sacrifices of those we lost. Hey, so when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? You know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean their dad. I know that. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. This isn't right. Poor kids shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nath and then get ready to fight. Hey, SB. Billy Spock. Emblem. Skill Counter Edge. After perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. There's two emblems I see. After fulfilling certain requirements for each of your characters, you earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points and learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth a while to spend a SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing the right button. If there's a skill you want to learn but just don't have the SP for yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a title system? Ah, interesting. Except it seems like it has an overall skill thing. Mid-air evasion. What's this? Hidden art. That unleashes a barrage of thrust before concluding with a dramatic finish. It's 2 AG. Severing Wind summons a vicious gale that strikes enemies upwards. Probably best not to get another upward strike. Sonic Thrust, a lightning fast as well as protect. That's in almost every one of these games. Easier perfect evading and guarding. It makes perfect evading and perfect guarding easier to execute. That's cool. That's cool. Hold up. Let me see something, because if I'm not mistaken, they're gonna try to get my money either way, aren't they? Let me look at this game on the PlayStation app. The reason why I say this is because I think their DLC has some of these things. What are they called again? I done already forgotten. It's not listed on there. Okay, so they have their Tales of Arise adventure packs, which add stuff, but it's not that. There's like the growth boost pack, which gives you artifacts. It says artifact, double combat points. Earn double combat points in battle, double EXP in battle, double SP in battle. There's the relief support. I think that have one too. Artifact, yeah. 99 consumable carrying capacity. Raise the carrying capacity for consumable items to 99, excluding materials. Max HP effects, max CP. So yeah, you some of them are in the DLC, which I think is dumb. There were a few bonus titles you got in Graces, but most of them
Try to be careful not
you
to
got
stand out too
for,
much.
and they came from items.
The only
I mean,
Renan around
outfits.
here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other deaths...
I'm pretty
of
sure
all
she's
the
right.
Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
It's kind of hard to really side with anything on there. I kind of agree with the fact that if you don't speak up about something or don't do something about it, you're basically still endorsing it, even if you feel like you don't have a choice. You should still say something. Like, just keeping quiet and doing it anyway, you're just doing what they want you to do, and it's pretty much still the same as endorsing it. But I understand also from the side of not really feeling like you have much of a choice in the matter. It's probably either that or death, so they're choosing it just to continue living. Where am I going? Oh, right, yellow star. Oh, I can't jump over those.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Probably.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yeah, that guy. Ignoring him now. I want to get further in the game.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
It's just clothes. I mean, I don't put any effort into what I wear. Like, at all. Like, my jacket is completely destroyed, and I still wear it everywhere I go. I've had it for like 10 years. I don't care. Everybody's like, you should replace that thing. You need to get rid of it. It's old. I'm like, no.
There are Zeugles here, too?
I'm like, no. It doesn't matter. You should always assume there's Zeugles anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise to shoot down any enemies around you too. Right. Sound fair? Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often, got it? Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to get their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge, BP, is full, press the corresponding directional button to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterwards and also restore AG when used. Building a boost gauge. Although the boost gauge builds automatically over time, it can be filled faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Iron Mask boost attack. Initiate a brute force swing that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks. Tutorial start.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Straight missed. I got it though. I shouldn't have.
This one's all mine!
Eyes lit up.
I'm only getting started.
You're finished! Rise and... Here I come! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Take this!
You want to find a good reason for a tutorial. Hey, don't ignore me.
You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Rising wyvern!
They've got me surrounded.
Xioni's boost attack. Fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Xioni's rifle, affecting aerial enemies. It temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. If it's in the
Yeah, that requires you.
This one's mine.
Here I come!
Here I go. Go. You're mine. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
You're mine!
I never miss.
You're finished! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Take it! Let the
Mirage!
marksman take it! You're
Swallow
mine!
Blade!
Take it! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different party members work better against different types of enemies, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
This one's all mine!
Now let me fight!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Take it! It's over! This one's mine!
Out the sky!
Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
You wanna fly?
Take it!
You're mine!
Fly to your death.
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Take this! Eat dirt!
Don't even think about it.
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Where you going? Looks like you've got the hang of it. But don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know. You can be a little less prickly.
Looks like it could be worth something. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up?
Kill them! Kill them all!
Won't forgive you!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Over!
Here this! Swallow
I keep trying to dodge in the air.
It's over! Take this!
Take it! How's this?
You're finished! Come one, come all! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Swallow Blade!
Here, let
Here
me
I
help!
come!
First
I
aid!
owe you one. I'm not done!
There!
Try harder! You picked the wrong one.
Sit down!
Here I come! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Stuff! Ah! The beasts are attacking!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Damn it! You're
Here I
finished!
go! You're mine!
Insects
Take
should
this!
stay on the ground.
You're finished!
Take
Take this!
it!
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a
Take
marksman
this!
handle it!
Rising Wyvern! All yours! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
It's over! Less
Who wants to die next?
pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
You're
content.
mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! You're finished! Here I come!
How's
You're
this?
finished!
Mega Ray!
Slash!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, let's see. I need a new skill. Do I have enough points for anything here? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just grab this. 200 SP. Should be fine. Yeah. Oh, it's a it's an aerial attack. I did not know that. So, okay, that's good. One thing I have to know then. How do I know? Okay, so it says aerial strike on this one. This one's a sword strike. This is a sword strike. I just didn't want to get Sonic Thrust because it's such a like simple one. Guess I'll get it next.
Hey, Sheila.
I did not mean to do
Where
that.
does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true. Let's dispose of the
Do I get SP from fights?
Take this! Swallow blade! Take this!
Oh, attacking me from behind, are you?
You're mine!
A cowardly tactic.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Magna Ray!
It's on! Thrust!
Here, let me
Here
help.
I come! Slash!
First aid!
Swallow blade!
Really gotta get better at dodging now.
Here I go.
Fluid skid!
No!
It's over.
Sit down.
You're mine!
There.
Rising Wyvern!
It's gonna be so much better when we have our
Ways
moves.
to go.
Did I got 5? Kill it!
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! It's over!
I'm only getting started. If it's in the sky, it's
Oh, I
mine.
tried.
Here, let
Swallow
me help.
blade!
First aid!
Okay, here I go! Swallow blade! Rising
There.
Wyvern!
Go. You're mine.
Slash!
Here, let me help.
You're
I
mine!
can't heal you forever.
Yeah, I know. You actually are about to run out.
Rising Wyvern!
And that's actually change.
Mirage!
There. Go.
Ah, failed.
Thrust! It's
Here's
over!
a healing art. First aid.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
You're finished!
Here I
Shut
go.
up!
It's over.
Oh, she killed it. I need to learn how to fight it. If the party runs out of CP, you won't be able to cast healing or support arts. To restore it, stay in an inn or campground or rest.
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit? What's this thing?
I think you'll probably be able to restore with like food or something too. You can still heal with items and stuff, but it seems like they did. I don't know why they did that. Usually, it just takes your it would usually take like your BP or something like that. Like part of the same thing takes your arts to cast, but now it's a actual resource that you have to manage to be able to cast healing arts. So the more you get hit, the more damage you take, the more of a bind you're gonna put yourself in. It doesn't look like there's a campground or anything around here. And I don't want to have to go all the way back. But I also can't tell because I can't find like a map button or anything like that. Which would be nice. What's over here? Oh, you know, just your usual things are burning. Seriously, is there no... There it is. It's square. Yeah, actually, there's one right here. Okay, let's go to it. That's gonna wait. I would like to be able to heal if I need it. So it's square for the map. Antidote rock. I wonder what these are used for.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be
Doing
honest.
too many
But
spice.
we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Can you not feel the heat of spicy foods? Because that's just pain. Oh, pain taking me to the campfire automatically. Oh, I was going there anyway, so I'm not gonna complain.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Just got them.
What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right.
Alright, at camps and inns, you can cook meals conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points in general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks the meal, the extent of their effect and duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and party's overall stats. Or do whatever you want.
All done. Come
Speedy
and eat.
chef. Mince up. Ooh, nice. Good for the grind.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of...
Hey, it answered my question.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
I love skits. I love spicy foods, though. Personally, me. Debilitating sweet chef. Counter edge. Yeah, okay.
Well,
Oh, I need to check her stuff too. Maybe she'll get a new skill. Fires poisonous water bubbles that can inflict poison status on an enemy. That could be interesting. Increase near death attack and elemental attack. Okay, so if she's near death, she gets stronger. Okay, there we go. Gemini Aqua. Evade to the right, then fire 2 shots that fly from side to side. Drop 3 fireballs from the sky. Let's go for this for now.
Go.
And let's try to make up for that blunder from before.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Here I go!
Flash! Swallow blade!
Magna
Try
Ray!
harder!
There we go.
Take this!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Ha! Ha! Strike!
Gemini Aqua!
Try harder! Not a chance!
All right, there we go.
This one's all mine! It's over!
There! Go!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Magna Ray!
You're mine!
Gemini Aqua!
You're finished!
Gotcha.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Alright, let's push onwards. I know this game autosaves though, right? I haven't saved in a while. Let me do that. It's good to have that CP back. I'm glad I didn't have to use any of it.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side, but I can't just walk in.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed.
Why did you double
I'm not
that?
gonna hang around here any longer than necessary.
Oh, so we can get some good training in.
By the power of water! You're finished! Here I come! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Slash! You're mine! Power of water!
I think you should be fighting me. Ah, I failed that. I gotta get the timing on these attacks. For me, right now, it's not obvious. Ooh. Never eat mushrooms you find on the ground. That is unless you know exactly what it is. And whether or not you should do that. Did I hear something? No, it just sounds like the standard bumpy fare from the environment around me.
I'm only getting started! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
There!
I'm knocked down! No escape! Rising wyvern!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more...
Keep her from using CP. I'm gonna go ahead and eat an apple gel.
Cut them apart to your heart.
Oh, she needs
Looks like it could be
healing.
worth something.
This way it just went or the way it just came from? As you know, I'm going out of the way to find interesting things.
Is this
Life bottle.
a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely an item hoarder. Like, I'm mad at myself for even using that apple gel. No, not really. I'm trying to save the CP because I do have to get used to that resource. But I need to battle so I can get the hang of the system. It sucks that like your healing arts are tied to a
Come one, come all!
This one's mine!
get out of the air.
Swallow that buzzard is driving me mad!
Who wants to die
You're
next?
mine! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Slap!
Far too early. I only hit that button once. Why did it fire off twice? I guess I dodged it, but then she also
Well
killed
then,
it,
let's
so.
keep moving.
Can I make that jump? Is that a bad idea? That might be a bad idea. I don't think I need to try that. I hear something. Like a bump or a rumble. Kind of like
We've been walking around
footsteps.
for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
It's
Get lost!
Here I come! How about this? Swallow,
hey, new art, Demon Fang.
here I come! Swallow blade! Eat dirt!
Sit down.
I can
Take
only
this!
rely.
Swallow blade!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Swallow blade!
Here I go.
You're finished!
It's over.
Try harder! Not a chance! Great!
Fires a shockwave that runs along the ground. Demon Fang. Arts proficiency and awakening. Once a character this isn't even the same tutorial. At least it's not worded the same. Whatever. Each character has 3 art proficiencies. These proficiencies go up as characters use arts of corresponding type. Once the proficiency reaches a certain level, you can learn new arts by using an art of the same type during combat. Oh, so that's how you learn it. The titles in Tales of Graces, though, were just exceptional. Like the bonuses that you got for some of them. Like, for some of them, there's no point in using anything else but this one. Especially later in the game. Like, there's one that reduces damage over a certain amount by like 50%.
Right, here goes! Take this!
Here I go. It's over.
Try harder! No, damn it! Demon!
Back off.
I'm only getting
I'm not
started.
done!
Gemini Opera.
Take this!
I never miss.
You're mine!
Here I go. It's over.
Take this! Demon Fang!
Forgot to actually press the directional key. No, don't use that.
One more.
I'm gonna have to change that to only heal if I'm like critically low. Because that's all that system makes me do is not heal unless I'm about to die. Shoot, what would it be in this one? Check this detail. Yeah, 25 or less, really. Oh. I wasn't reading it. I was like, why is it not doing anything? I did not mean to do that.
That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also
An empty
gives you no
stomach takes
energy
its
to
toll on the
work.
body and the spirit after a while.
You need
How does
food
a
to be able to have the
Renan like
energy
you know what it's
to do
like?
the work.
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I love this episode. And that seems about right. That just means I'm having a good old time. I don't know about y'all. So the power went out of one of those things. Ah, what do we have here? Pierce emblem. Emblem embraces penetration. Historically, it was worn not only when confronting armored fighters, but even when
I
storing
found some
fortresses.
equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Actually, speaking of which, you don't have any accessories. It's not the best. I definitely use them. I heard the raises penetration when used. Oh, great. More of that.
Out of our way!
Take this! Slash!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
I don't think so.
Stardust!
Take it! Got you!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
You're
Here, let me
mine!
help!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Take this! It's over!
Aqua!
You
Where are you going?
By the power of...
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Except my CP. Ignoring me. The death wish when you ignore me. I guess I'm supposed to be going over there. I keep hitting the wrong button to run. It takes me down, but it seems like there's also... No, that's just gonna take me down. The other one's blocked off. No? There's definitely ore there. Ah, there it is. That's right, it's a dental quarter?
Is this Renan technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
There's definitely gonna be a boss
This must
somewhere around
be-
here, right?
The former owner's old wardrobe. Yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
You didn't just not have done with the heels, though, could you?
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Old-fashioned rifle found in some Renin ruins. Its beauty lies its rigid strength, allowing it to function even in harsh environments.
Okay.
Great. Because it automatically equipped it. The crown showed... Okay. Ignoring that.
Let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know it.
I did not mean to do that!
Used to be a
I keep trying to run.
But Nate thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
I don't think... Where's my boss fight?
What a rush!
He can't feel pain, so it's not like he can break his legs, right? Wait, that's not how that works? Oh. Oh.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
I can't move. As you pass through campgrounds and other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. To return to them instantly, open the map list from the area and pick a point. Note, some areas may be inaccessible certain times of the story. Yeah, that's cool. Normal. Too bad.
My body seems to be doing okay.
Let's just go ahead.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
It's just... Okay.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
No, wait, I guess that means I can fast travel, huh? Haha! Just figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry.
We've reached our destination.
You see anybody around here?
Crap!
Zephyr, we got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Balstiv's castle? Because I don't have time to worry about anything else, right? Yes, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes. They've started massacring folks all over Caligula. They must be after her Master Core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill the slaves they need to harvest astral energy. Moscow's got hit real bad. What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. I feel bad about our people there, but them's the breaks.
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Okay. That's probably where he's been this whole time. Probably a lot of people dead. Kid's probably dead, and Doc is probably dead. Anyway, so that is all the time we have for this episode of Tales of Arise. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.